Hello, hello, welcome. If you're seeing this, it's you or have been invited to a virtual pampering session, and I am so glad you're here. So, you either got the QR code or you were invited from a party, from a hostess. Either way, I'm just ecstatic that you're here. And so, we're going to go ahead and get started. I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Steffi Shipley. I'm a sales director with Mary Kay, and I so appreciate your time. And we're going to stay on schedule because I want to respect your time. But I want to tell you just a little bit about how I got started with Mary Kay. So I was a full-time nurse, and I actually quit a few years ago to do Mary Kay full-time. So when I was first approached, which I was approached by my sister, is who I ended up signing up with. And, I was like, okay, I get my products at discount, but I really just didn't have the time. But what I found is that even though you're busy, you can put this in the pockets of time that you do have to earn that little extra money that you want. And then if you want a little bit more money, then you just do a little bit more work. So it was really great. But what I found is that even though I was working like 70, 80 hours a week in my nursing job, I found that I was just doing a little bit at a time and I was doing pretty good. I was making good money. I was like, oh my gosh, what if I was to do this full time, right? So that's how I got into it and that's how I started. But I've actually been using the product since I was 16. I don't even want to tell you how many years ago that was. It was a very long time. But I know these products inside and out, and I absolutely love it. And you cannot get the value and the benefits like you can with Mary Kay products. They just sell themselves. They're so amazing. So I am looking for three types of people today. So I am, for you to fall in love with the products. And another person may be like, you know what, free is for me. And I want to book my own party and earn a chance to earn the products that I want for free or at discount. And then the third one is watch what I do and then say, you know what, I think I could do that. And if you want some more information, then we'll get into that a little bit later. And you can always contact me. Okay, so I definitely want to know about each one of you. So if you just want to put something in the chat, remember this is I can't see you, but you can see me. So, but yeah, just tell me a little bit about yourself and what brought you here today. All right, so the focus today is going to be on skincare, deep cleansing, some exfoliation, and we'll look at foundation at the end as well as doing a satin lip treatment, and so all the good things. So, all right, so I do want to thank if you're watching this because you were invited by your own hostess. I want to thank our hostess so very much. The hostess is the heart of our business. And that's because they fell in love with the products at their facial or another party, and they wanted a chance to get their products free. So I actually have an astounding hostess package. So when you have three or more guests at your event, you get $100 of free product just as for having that many people, just as a thank you. And then also as an added bonus, as a thank you, you get the microderm abrasion set for free, or you can get the satin lips and satin hand set for free. Just for me to say, I appreciate you and I'm so thankful for you. And then also, every booking you get off of your party, you get $25 and more products. And then, yeah, almost every party always has 2 to 3 bookings. So that's almost another $100. And then you get 10% of the sales and free products. So you could easily get your entire skincare set plus more by just hosting with a few friends. And it's so much fun to self-love and to self-pamper. We women do not do that enough. So that is one reason why I just absolutely love my job. But thank you so very much for being here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Each of you have been sent a pampering packet with your customized skincare. And those that have not received it or are watching this and you did not get a packet, that is quite okay because you can still follow along. And then just reach out to me and I will send you a packet. I just want to make sure that you get the right skincare for you. Okay, so before we get started, just make sure you have a few of these items. You want a bowl with warm water or take your phone or laptop into the bathroom or where you have a sink. See, I'm going to do this along with you and I've got my bowl of water here. Um, all right, and then you want a pen, a headband, a mirror. Sometimes it's hard to see in the phone camera, and then your pampering packet, of course. So, and you also need a couple of washcloths. All right. So, and at the end, I'd like to talk to you individually about going shopping. I keep a full store just for your needs, and I really want to get your opinions on what you thought of the products that you tried tonight. So, all right. So I'm going to be drawing prizes throughout the party. So everyone's name has been placed in the drawing. And if you're watching this and you're not part of a party, that's okay because I will do it at the very end. And you just message me that you watched the replay and I will get you a prize for you too. All right. So I'd like everyone to first get out their pamphlet here, the brochure, and I want you to open it up. And because we're going to make a tic-tac-toe game board. All right, so if you pull out the entire brochure like this and just make one with 9 squares. Okay, so 3, 3, 3. Okay, all right, so that's 9 spaces. So if you weren't sent a pampering packet, that's okay. Just pull out a piece of paper and you just want to make a tic-tac-toe board with 9 spaces. And so for every product that I go over and you love, I want you to write it in a space. So, and when you fill up all 9, you are going to receive a prize from me. Giving prizes is like my love language. So I love to give. And so all you have to do is when you fill up your 9 is take a screenshot of it and send it to me. Or a picture, I should say, and send it to me. And I'll be giving you my number in just a little bit. So I am so passionate about these products and what it is I do. So if you have any questions, please ask. I'm going to go over a few products, though, that are my favorites that are not in your packet because I just really want to share them with you. And okay, so did you guys know that the number one thing that women notice about each other is the condition of their skin? Yes. I mean, think about it when you're out on the street and you're looking around. I mean, that's the first thing you're seeing, right? So, how we treat our skin is so very important. And the earlier you get started with a good skincare regimen, the better off you're going to be as you age. So as we go through, I will be showing you some of my favorite products, just even besides the skincare. All right. So, and I'm going to do this along with you. Okay. So first we have our oil-free eye makeup remover. This has been voted one of the number one products for Mary Kay for years and years and years because it is that good. It gently removes your eye makeup, cleans your lashes. So even if you don't wear eye makeup and mascara, you still want to be able to clean your lashes really good. And it's silicone-based, not oil-based. So it doesn't irritate your eyes. It's good for contact wearers. It's approved for sensitive skin. So like me, I have terrible allergies and it doesn't aggravate them whatsoever. So you can see here, see how there's 2 layers? Okay, so that is the silicone, right? So that takes off the toughest waterproof mascara. All right, so you're just going to shake it a little bit. All right, and then I'm going to you can take a cotton round, a cotton ball, whatever you have. So I am going to take, and I have a full face of makeup on, like you can see. All right, so we're going to do this together. So I'm going to take it, and I'm just saturating the cotton ball. And I'm just placing it on my eye for a second, just to let it penetrate. And then I'm just gently, ever so gently, taking it off. Look at that. Look at that. Right? So I got to take it underneath too because I have eyeliner underneath. Now I have waterproof mascara on. I have waterproof eyeliner on, and look how gently. I didn't have to tug and pull and and scrub my eyes or anything like that. So again, just taking off all my eye makeup. Now, guys, I want you to know, I was kind of cleaning my house a little bit this morning, and I put on a full face of makeup just for you guys. All right. Again, taking off that bottom eyeliner. Okay, I don't have a mirror in here, so I'm trying to look in the camera myself. All right, look at that. Is that not amazing? My gosh, I love this stuff. Okay, so next we're going to talk about the micellar water. I'm sure you guys have seen this advertised everywhere, but I absolutely love micellar water. It serves two purposes, okay? So this is ours. This cleanses with no rinsing. So this is really good if you're like me and you really want a clean face. So what I do is I cleanse my face with this before I actually cleanse it with my cleanser to make sure all that grime and that makeup is off. But you don't have to. I'm just a clean freak like that. But you can also use it without cleanser and just to use this. It's really great if you are going to the gym or you go camping and you want to get a clean face or get some sweat and grime off without having to have access to water. So this is what this is, and it doesn't dry you out whatsoever. It doesn't make your skin feel tacky or sticky like some of them on the out there that do. So it is great for like I said, I use it for a double cleanser, but it really helps break down that makeup and sweat and grime. Okay, so don't forget to be putting it on your tic-tac-toe board for this or the oil-free eye makeup remover. Okay, so I'm just going to take another cotton ball and I'm saturating it with the micellar water, and I'm just going over my face. So I've got full foundation on and all the things. All right. Look at that. Yeah, right? Okay. So that's your micellar water. And it feels refreshing, actually. I love using this. Okay. So next is our skin vigorating sonic brush. OMG. I used to have really bad acne, especially around here, because I have a terrible habit of putting my hands on my face. Does anybody do that? So this is our sonic brush. And when I started using this, I'm telling you, all my pimples and acne went away. Because I know it was just from the bacteria and gunk that from me, doing that, especially when during COVID, when we all had to wear masks and stuff. Oh my gosh, this was a lifesaver. But I use this every time I wash my face. So think about this a minute. I know you guys have all at one time or another had forgotten to brush your teeth, right? And had to use your finger. I know, but we've all done it sometimes. Okay, so I want you to think of this as, well, first let's do this. Okay, so when you wash your face with your hands, okay, that's the equivalent to using your finger to brush your teeth with. When you use a washcloth to wash your face, that's the equivalent of using a manual regular toothbrush. But when you use electric toothbrush, this is the electric toothbrush for your face. And it cleanses up to 4 times more dirt, sweat, grime, makeup, and all the things that clog your pores. Okay. It's got 3 speeds. Can you hear it? Okay, on and off switch. It has the USB cord to charge it with. This or this little scrub brush, this is so soft. This brush has 20,000 micro bristles that oscillate at 200 times per second. It is super, super soft, but it's at sonic speed. So it's like, and it's getting all that dirt and gunk off. So, but you can actually replace these. And just for the party tonight, this is half off, guys. So you want to get this. So let me show you what I do. All right. So you can put this in the shower. It's waterproof. And so the cleanser that I'm using tonight is actually called our Miracle Set. And I was talking about micro bristles, so I said micro. Okay, so our Miracle Set. And did you know that only 20% of most visible signs of aging is from natural aging process? Is that like mind blowing? So that means 80% is from environment, stressors, LED screens, all the stuff out there, right? So that alone is the number one reason why you should be taking care of your skin. Okay, so the Miracle Set, I am so excited to introduce this to you. This is an antioxidant powerhouse. Oh my gosh. This 3-step regimen is to help reduce early signs of aging. So it comes in 2 formulas. It comes in normal to dry and combination to oily. I'm actually going to be using combination to oily because that's what I have. And you can tell by the purple strip right here on the back. The normal to dry has a pink. So if you will get out your cleanser, it will be looking a packet like this, and you'll see it says 4-in-1 cleanser over here. Okay. And so go ahead and cut that. And there is a little place or perforated area where you can pull it off. And it doesn't take a whole lot. So you probably will have enough for a couple of uses. So we want to wash our skin morning and night. So you should have enough again for the next time. Okay, so our Miracle Set includes your cleanser, your antioxidant moisturizer, your day protectant, and nighttime recovery. Okay, and then you can add an eye cream with it and other things, but this is the Miracle Set. So when you hear us talk about the Miracle Set, that's what this is. Okay, so we're going to use the cleanser, moisturizer, day protectant. That's the morning routine. And then at night, it's going to be cleanser, moisturizer, nighttime recovery. Okay, so just 3 steps. That's it. And I will go through and explain what each step does and how it's going to make your skin amazing. All right, so step 1 is the cleanser. All right, so you want to wet your face. And I know you just have a washcloth, but wet your face a little bit and go ahead, and you just need about like a nickel to quarter size amount. And I'm actually going to use the sonic brush because I want to show you. And I wetted the brush and I just put my cleanser right on there. And we're just going to scrub. Do, 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 do. All right. Oh my gosh. Those bristles are so soft. And see, I get under here too. So don't forget about that. Okay, I want to show you guys now. I use the micellar water, and this is why it's important to go back and cleanse your skin. Look at that. That's all the gunk that's coming off my face. Yuck, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. So then I'm just going to take my washcloth, and now I'm just wiping it all off. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. How does your face feel? Doesn't it feel so good? Oh my gosh, I just love it. Okay, now I have a towel and I'm just going to pat it dry a little bit. All right, so you'll notice that your cleanser and creams might, they might smell amazing or have a very light scent. Well, guess what? They're actually, all of our skincare and cosmetics are actually fragrance free. So anything that you're smelling is a flower or plant extract. All right, so our 4-in-1 cleanser, it contains a 3D complex. So if anyone is unfamiliar with Mary Kay, anything with time-wise means anti-aging, okay? So I like to think about the Miracle Set, this 3D complex, like the ABCs of skincare. Antioxidants, it's provided by the encapsulated resveratrol that's in here. And B, brightening. It's the vitamin B3, which is a brightening superpower. And C, collagen. So it's an age-defying peptide which supports your skin's natural collagen and elastin. As we get older, we lose that elastin and collagen, which makes our skin sag, not as firm and tight. So that's what the collagen in the 3D complex is doing. And then that vitamin B3 is brightening your skin. And then the encapsulated resveratrol is your antioxidants. Okay, so we've done that now. All right. So next we are I want you to pull out, I gave in your packet the charcoal mask. It looks like this. Okay. We're going to go ahead and use this. Now, this charcoal mask, and I'm going to tell you about it while we're putting it on. This is the full bottle right here. And I'm actually going to use our applicator. This is our mask applicator. Excuse me, I can't talk. And you see here, I'm just squirting a little bit on, and this just keeps your hands from getting really icky and messy. And it's just so easy to do. So this has a triple. I'm sorry, you're going to put it all on and avoid your eye area. Okay, just follow me. So this triple action activated charcoal acts like a magnet. And so it's like a magnet. It's getting down in those pores and it's really going to pull out all that grime and deep clean those pores out. So our pores are the size that we're born with. Okay, you can't change really that because that's just a genetic thing. However, when we get a lot of grime, dead skin cells, excess oil, all the yuck, it gets in our pores and it actually stretches our pores. And that's why they look black or they look bigger. So that's what's happening. So this is going to go down and really get all of that and pull it out. So I know you guys can smell that. It's honeysuckle and navy bean extract, which target the appearance of skin discoloration. So it's going to help that. All right. Now I'm not going to put it on my forehead just because I'll get it all in my hair and it'll be everywhere because I forgot to bring up a headband. But okay, so the smell that you're smelling is extract of rosemary and peppermint, and that delivers that fresh scent. You can also kind of feel it tingling a little bit. Well, that's what that is. So you'll notice that it is black or dark gray when you first put it on. And we are actually going to let this dry for about 15 to 20 minutes. There's about 24 uses. If you use this 2 to 3 times a week, you'll get about 24 uses out of the tube. So it lasts a long while. So, all right. So we're just going to let that sit and dry. And let's go to the next thing. All right. I love doing these because I get to do my self-care at the same time. All right, next let's look at the hydrogel eye patches. Okay, your sample in your pampering pack looks like this. Okay, and I just want you to open them up and we're going to put them underneath our eyes. This is what the jar looks like. You get 30 pairs in a jar, and I call these cappuccino for your eyes because it's like a cup of coffee for your eyes. I'm telling you, they perk up, tired, puffy eyes. So let me show you here. Look at these little nice rose petals. Look at those. Oh my goodness. So these help soothe your eyes. They lessen under eye puffiness. They reduce the appearance of dark circles and just awakens your eye area. It locks in moisture as every single one of these gel patches is drenched in vitamins and nutrients. So we're just going to put this, you see the corner kind of looks like a little paisley. Put this in the corner of the eye, just like that. I'm putting it right over my mask. All right. Now, you are going to use these. You want to use them for about 20 minutes before you put your makeup on. Hold on a second. Can't get it. There we go. Okay, let me put this on. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness. So you can use these every single day. You can use them morning, night, whenever you want to. I use mine in the morning because I have puffy eyes. Every morning when I wake up, I cleanse my face, and then I put these bad boys on and I go drink my coffee. And by the time I'm done with my coffee and checking emails or whatever, then it's ready to take off. So, all right. So while that is drying and sitting on our face, we're going to play a little game. So this is the gift of giving game. And I love blessing others. And as I know, most of us women do, right? So I want you to think of all the people you know, friends, hairdresser, your dentist, nurse, grandma, mom, sister, anyone that works hard, gives to others before themselves, or who are just a lot of fun and maybe just need some pampering. All right. So I want you to get out your cell phone and I want you to write down all their names. And you can do this right here on the back of your brochure. If you don't have the brochure, just on a piece of paper. But try to fill out all 6. And you'll get a few minutes to write down all your names and numbers. But I want to treat them with a special gift and give them a $10 gift certificate in honor of you, and give them a pampering session like this. So once you're done, you can take a picture of these names and numbers, and I only need first names. I don't need last names, and their phone number, and they can be anywhere across the country. I have lots of people all over the country that do this, and you're going to send it to number 434-509-5489. Okay, that is my number. You just take a picture and send it to me. All right. And once I get this in your tic-tac-toe board, then I'll make sure to give you a prize. You'll get double prizes. All right. So we're going to move on, but don't forget to fill that out. And because those that are watching the replay, I don't want to take up too much of your time. So the next, I want you to get out your microderm abrasion set. The sample looks like this. And we're going to use the Refine first, okay? Now, this is a physical exfoliant. So we're just, since we already have the mask on, we don't want to do an exfoliant and a mask at the same time. So we're just going to use our left hand, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit out. This is it. This is the set. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm taking the Refine, and I'm putting on the back of my hand just like this, okay? And I'm just rubbing. And you can feel the polishing crystals that remove all the dead skin and dry skin cells to reveal the healthy looking skin. It's very important to exfoliate at least weekly, because our skin cells die, they shed every 48 hours. So it's a continual process. And once that's done, we need to make sure we're getting all of that off so the healthy skin cells can shine through. And that makes your skin brighter. It tightens those pores. And this really also helps with skin texture because of this polishing crystals is also making your skin more even. Now I'm just taking my wet washcloth and I'm just wiping that off just like that. Okay. Then I'm just drying it a little bit. So the next step is the pore pore minimizer. And this calms and soothes the skin after the polishing crystals and just really tightens up those pores. And this works immediately to reduce the appearance. And so you'll get immediate results, but you're also going to get the results are going to get better with time as you use it. Okay, so let's just put a little bit on. Remember, these products, a little bit goes the long way. I mean, I'm just using a little tiny bit. All right, I'm just rubbing it in. Feel how nice and smooth that serum is. All right, guys, now I want you to look at both of your hands. Can you see how much brighter this looks? Is that not amazing? Oh my gosh. So imagine if you were doing that to your face. So this microdermabrasion you can use a couple of times a week if you need to. Um, I usually use my charcoal mask and my microdermabrasion every week. It just depends on when I need what. So, and you'll be able to tell, but this is the microderm. So this is what you could actually get for free if you host a party. Okay, and a party is only 3 friends plus you. All right. Now I'm going to show you one more product, and just to finish letting this dry. This is our Time-Wise Targeted Action Toning Lotion. Remember Time-Wise, so that means anti-aging. So this Targeted Action Lotion, oh my gosh, it actually tones, you guys. So we've been doing our head up tonight. So I wanted to show you something that you can use for the rest of your body. Because all of our skin needs anti-aging. Have you ever seen hands and parts of your body that kind of get loose and less firm and kind of creepy skin? All right, so yeah, we need this for the rest of our body. So I call this anti-jiggle lotion because it really does tone. So this is great for under your arms, you know, those bat wings that we all have, your boobs, your arms, your butt, your legs, your thighs, whatever, wherever you jiggle, it's going to tone and firm. And if you have stretch marks, this is really good too. Oh my goodness. So this actually moisturizes for up to 24 hours. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to take off our eye patches and we're just going to throw these away. No need to keep them. All right. So you feel them? You feel like there's a lot of moisture there? That's all that moisture. And you can just put that. I like to take it and move it up here to my eyes and all around. All right. So I'm going to get real close now so you can see. Look in the mirror. And do you see all these little black dots? That is all the excess oil and grime that the mask is pulling out. Right? So that was in your face. Oh my goodness. So if you have any white spots, then that is actual acne. All right. So I'm just going to take my washcloth. And so we're just going to wipe it off. And it comes off really easy. This is not one of those that you have to peel off or anything like that. And that is actually not good to be pulling on your skin like that. We don't need to help those wrinkles out, right? So we're just taking it off. And look, oh my gosh. Oh, doesn't it feel amazing? I love this stuff. I just love these products. Okay, all done. Look at that. So you guys have seen me with full makeup on now, and this is me all natural and doing it with you. Okay. So the next I'm actually going to do the nighttime because it's almost evening here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get ready for bed. And so what I would like to do is I'm going to use this. This is the nighttime recovery. Okay. The nighttime recovery is your second step. So it goes after at nighttime, it goes after your cleanser and then this. Okay. So I want to apply this all over my face. And you can see a little bit goes a long way, but I want you guys to look. Do you see all of those little beads in there? There's like cream ones and then you have pink ones. Well, the pink beads is actually resveratrol. The I'm sorry, the pearl beads are. The pink beads are a blend of vitamin derivatives. So when you pump from there to put it in your hand, it actually, the beads burst. And so all of that goodness is coming out and it's nice and fresh. So this works when your skin is most able to rebuild its reserves when you sleep. And this also contains the 3D complex. Okay. So I like to think of this nighttime recovery as like our corrector. So it's correcting all of the things to help us while we sleep and rejuvenate our skin cells. All right. But real quickly, I do want you to pull out your daytime defender and just take a little bit. And we're going to put this on our right hand because I just want you to feel it. So this daytime defender, this also contains 3D complex, just like our cleanser and just like the nighttime recovery. But this has SPF 30 in it. And this protects your face from UVA and UVB rays. It has prickly pear extract in it, which helps strengthen your skin's moisture barrier. So it improves the look of fine lines and wrinkles and evens your skin tone. But what you're going to do in the morning is you use your cleanser, your moisturizer, and then the day cream. So remember, at nighttime, we use the nighttime recovery and then the moisturizer. In the daytime, it's the opposite. It's moisturizer, then this. So think of this, if you think of this as a barrier, you want this to be closest to the environment when you walk outside because this has your SPF in it. And this actually helps protect your face. It's a nice light serum. So I just want you to put a little bit on your hand there and just rub it in because I want you to feel how smooth this is. This is oil-free. You do not have to worry about that. But it's, oh my goodness. And it just keeps moisture in. It also helps to block all the LED and the free radicals in our environment. So they just kind of bounce off. All right, so we've done that. Now let's do our moisturizer. So this is our antioxidant moisturizer. This again comes in 2 formulas. So I'm combination to oily, just like my cleanser. So that's what I'm going to use. This hydrates for 12 hours. And when you layer this with the day and night products, you get twice the 3D complex benefits. So again, oil-free. So if you have oily or combination skin and you're using the combination oily, I'm telling you, this is not going to make you any oilier. Sometimes our face produces oil because it's actually dry. So it's very important to always use moisturizer. So I am just going to apply this everywhere. And I'm going to take a little bit more because don't forget about your neck. Your neck is also the first signs of aging. So it's real important to get that neck too. Okay. Oh my gosh. How does your face feel? Is it not amazing? Just love it. Okay. Don't forget, guys, to be writing down on your tic-tac-toe board all the products you like, and I will review them at the end here. All right, so the next thing is I'm actually going to use our 3D eye cream. This is from the Time Wise Miracle set, okay? So you can add this one in. We have lots of different eye creams, but this is the one I love. And so our eye area under here is the thinnest of anywhere on our body. So it needs extra care and hydration, which is why it's so important to use an eye cream. So it helps brighten and lessen dark circles due to exposure to pollution and stress and not getting enough sleep, environmental stressors, LED screen time, all those icky things. And this moisturizes and maintains moisture for up to 12 hours, which is why we use it morning and night. And so what I'm doing is I'm just taking my ring finger because this has less pressure than any of your other fingers. And I'm just patting it in. And I'm also going to go above. All right. Oh my goodness. Woo, love it. Okay. So the next I'm going to use, and you do not have this product, but I do want to show you. Especially if you like lip balms, if you like wear lip gloss or lipstick, this is a must. Or if you get chapped lips, it's an absolute must. So this is safe for kids of all ages too. So it comes with the satin lip set comes with a scrub and a lip balm. So I'm just going to take the scrub, and this exfoliates and softens the lips. And so it gets all kind of like the microderm, the physical exfoliant. It's getting all that dead skin off. All right. So I got that on there, and I'm just wiping it off. All right. Next is I'm going to apply our lip balm. Now, I used to be a girl that was obsessed with chapstick or soft lips, either one of those. I would have one everywhere I'd go, and I would just apply, apply, apply. I mean, you could find it. I had it in my handbag. I had it in the car. I had it, in every room of the house, in my nightstand. But this actually does not contain any alcohol. So what that means is most of your over-the-counter lip balms contain some type of alcohol. Well, alcohol is drying. It pulls moisture out, which is why you have to constantly reapply. So this contains zero alcohol. It has moisturizes up to 6 hours. It contains shea and jojoba butters, and that mimics oils that are naturally produced in our body. So this lip balm, you see the shape of it. So it's really easy to apply. You just need a little bit. I can apply this in the morning, and I don't have to apply it again. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay. So we are just about done. I do want to tell you about our amazing foundation primer, because I actually consider this part of skincare because I think it's important, especially if you wear foundation. So this foundation primer, if you got a sample, great. I'd love for you to use it in the morning when you put on your makeup. But this helps your foundation stay in place. It lasts longer against the heat, humidity, tears, and sweat. And this also provides SPF 15, but it just really makes your foundation go nice and smooth. So, but I want to tell you a little bit about our foundations. So we have so many foundations, but they are all anti-aging. How many of you love a cosmetic that actually has benefits of it than just to make you look pretty, right? So they're all anti-aging. They contain vitamin C and E and peptides that stimulate collagen, which prevents wrinkles. Oh my gosh, all in foundation. So we have so many that you can choose from CC creams, which is a color correcting cream, a full coverage with it. You can get a dewy look or a full coverage matte look. We have creams to powder. So we have just loose powders that you can use if you just want just a very, very light sheer look. But some of you may have the CC cream in your packets. So this comes in 5 shades, and it's very light. It's natural looking. It's oil-free, color correcting for even skin tone. So, and it's buildable too. So if you want a little bit more, you can build a little bit more. But that's why I love this. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you so very much. Now, I just want to recap really quickly because I know it's a lot of products we went through. And I want you to take out your tic-tac-toe board, and I want you to write down, if you didn't have time, you can write it down now. So we're going to go over all the products that we just went over, and let's talk about the prizes that you can get so far. So once you fill out your tic-tac-toe board, take a picture and make sure you send it to me. I'll put my phone number down in the comments there. And also too, remember the gift of giving. So when you fill it out with your names and phone numbers, then and you send that to me, I'll also give you another prize. All right, so let's get your game board out, your tic-tac-toe board. Okay, so this way you can write down anything you missed. And remember, the whole goal is for you to fill it up, all 9 spaces. Okay, so the first thing we went over was our oil-free eye makeup remover. Okay, then the micellar water. Remember, this is like a double cleanse, or if you're camping or going to the gym, and this is the no rinse cleanser. All right, then we talked about our sonic brush. Sorry, it's still wet for me using it. The sonic brush, and this is cleanses really well. It replaces hands or washcloth for your cleanser. All right, and then we talked about the miracle set. So that is your cleanser, your antioxidant moisturizer, your daytime defender, and then your nighttime recovery. Okay, that's called the miracle set. Then we talked about the charcoal mask that you can get with the mask applicator. We talked about the hydrogel eye patches. Those are these. The eye cream. The microdermabrasion. I call that micro D. All right, we talked about the toning lotion. And last but not least, the satin lips. All right. So hopefully you have filled up your game board and more. All right. So I want you to take your game board, and somewhere, anywhere on the page, I want you to write down 1, 2, 3. I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and you're going to write down your answers. So the first question is extremely easy. Did you have fun? Yes, right? Yes. All right. And would you like to be my customer? If you already have another Mary Kay consultant who serves you well, of course, I want you to go back to her. If you have been invited by a hostess, you are able to make, a one-time purchase, but then I do direct you to go back to your other consultant. But if not, I would love to be your MK girl. So let me tell you why. So first, if I'm your consultant, you'll be invited into my private VIP customer Facebook group. That's where you'll get tips and tricks and steals and deals. I'll also add you to my mailing list, and you'll receive our catalog every 3 months. So we get one every season plus the holidays, but we call it the lookbook. So I send that to you for free. All right. Second, 100% money back guarantee. So that means anything you purchase from me, if it's tonight or later or wherever, you can return it or exchange it for any reason at any time. Okay. And then third, you get a birthday discount from me. So, all right. And then the fourth is that I give free shipping for any orders over $50. Right? Okay. And if you're a good customer and you order quite frequently, I usually just give it to you for free. All right. So, and it comes in your mailbox, even, in 3 or 4 days. If you're local, I'll drop it off to you. I have porch pickup. So, all right. So, question number 2. Free is for me. Write yes if free means to you, you would like to have 3 or more friends join you. If you're local, it could be in person. If not, we could do it like this virtually. We could do by Zoom, however you want to. But so let me know if you'd like to book. Okay. And don't forget that everyone books today. If you are invited by your hostess, she gets credit for this booking. Okay. But you got to schedule with me today. All right. Because remember, right off the bat, you get $100 just for being a hostess and having 3 people show up. 2, 10% of all the sales and free product. And then 3, you get $25 in free products for every booking that you get. So if you get 2 books, that's $50. If you get 4 books, that's $100. All right. Yay. And then don't forget, you can get the micro D set just as a thank you. Okay, question number 3. You're probably wondering why I am so happy. Well, guess what? I have been building my Mary Kay business now for 2 years. And the final way you can get entered into our drawing for a prize is by letting yourself be just an open ear to letting me share about what it is I do. So there are 3 ways that you can do Mary Kay. And I'm going to go over those real quick. But I want you, if you are, or you just want some information, I can send you a video to watch. We can talk on the phone, whatever have you. I would love just to, and this may or may not be for you, and that's okay, because I'd love to just have you as a customer. But if you are, and you are interested in making a little extra money or getting your products completely free, then let me know and I'll get you some information. All right. So the first reason why I'm so happy is because love the product. So if you love the product, you want to be a club member. So in Mary Kay, did you know we get a 50% discount on the products? So it's like having a membership to Sam's Club. You pay a fee to be able to get the discounts, right? So that's the same thing with ours, except if you routinely place orders, then guess what? That fee is a one-time only fee. You never have to pay it again. So it only takes $35 to become a club member. And with that, you get a free website and you get a free credit card processor. So, and that's for a whole year. So it's a lot of bang for your buck. So if you want to be a club member, then all the products you purchase tonight will be 50% off. All right. Second reason is to be a profit member. So this is getting your discount while working it on your time. So maybe if you're like, yeah, I kind of want to do a side hustle, right? So women who build their business as a side hustle typically earn $500 to a couple of grand extra a month. So that is what they are doing, and they enjoy it, and they're building a customer base. And because we are not all about sell. Mary Kay is about building relationships, and you are trained on how to do that. You're coaching and more mentored. And so when we have a lot of fun at our training opportunities, so which are completely optional, but I want you to know that that's there. So you just never, I just think nowadays it is so smart for every woman to have something extra besides her 9 to 5. Because you just never know what happens, right, in the future. So why not invest in yourself and in your future? All right. So the third reason, you may be like, you know what? I really like this. I think I could do this, which I know you can. And I want to be an executive member. So that's being a boss babe with our company. And I have been a boss babe now for 2 years. And as I said in the beginning, I quit my full-time nursing job and started doing Mary Kay full-time. So I have not regretted not one single minute of it. I am happier, more fulfilled, and love my life. This is truly a place where you determine your income and your promotions. So what other job do you have? That flexibility, income, and advancements, right? And maybe you're just like, you know what? I want something more and I need to supplement my income. And that would be an executive member. All right. So put on your tic-tac-toe board and question number 3, where you would say you are: club member, profit member, or executive member. And let me know if you just want more information. Okay, we are going to go ahead and close out. I am so happy and thankful that you guys stayed with me. And so send me your things and then we will draw for prizes. And if you send me your tic-tac-toe board as well as gift of giving, that's automatic 2 prizes. And then everyone else that puts on there that they just put replay, that you watch the replay, then I will do a drawing for another prize. You don't want to miss this. So, and this is my favorite part of the beauty session because you get to shop now. So how can you do that? Well, there's several ways. You can go onto my website and I'll have everything posted. You can, put your everything that you want down, alongside your tic-tac-toe board when you send it to me. What I would recommend is just write your wish list and think of it as if money was no object, right? Okay, so I'm going to be posting the spa specials. And these are only good for this hostess party and watching this this replay. So I have set it up to where you save money by buying in sets. Okay. So as you can see here, you've got your skincare. Each box is considered a set. Some of these, like this one, this is our repair line. That is 4 sets. This is our our miracle set. That equals 2 sets, okay? So, and this will save you quite a bit of money. All right. So, and because I love it when we all can save money. So I want to help you save as much as possible. All right. So if you look down here at the bottom, okay, you'll see Cadillac, Queen, and Princess. These, you can get this free. If you get one of these, you can get a free travel roll-up bag. Okay. And you can keep all your products in there. But what you do, like for instance, with the Cadillac set, you get to choose any 8 sets. It normally retails for $480, but guess what? You'll get it for $399. And then if you look on the back, look, there's cosmetics on here. There's just extra supplements, anything you want. And then you get this bag for free. Okay. So these are the specials. And then, of course, if you want to sign up, then you would get 50% off your products tonight. All right, guys, thank you so much for lending me your face. I hope you had a great time, and I hope to talk to each one of you individually. Is there anyone that needs me or has questions, please reach out. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great night.